Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sim.
A15 PCA.
A454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord. Link in the description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Podcast character designs done by Demon Artie. Like fan art, redesigns, original art, then Demon Artie's the artist you're going to want to follow. Be sure to check her out over on Twitter at Artie Demon. If you like what you see, also consider supporting Demon Artie over on Patreon. For only $3 a month, you get access to Patreon-only community, concept art, voting on new art, bonus sketches, and the all-important fan service. So definitely check her out over on Patreon, because supporting independent art and artists is important. So we just got done with the first episode of The Mandalorian, and it's everything I wanted out of Star Wars. It
Blew me away.
It's so Star Wars, and it's funny to even say that, because like the new trilogy films don't feel like Star Wars, really.
It's classic Star Wars.
This is one thing I could say that best describes The Mandalorian. It feels lived in.
Yes.
It feels like all these scenes exist. Everyone takes everything seriously, and we're just getting a small little glimpse in this one bounty hunter's life.
Literally, if you took the camera away, they'd still be doing what they're doing.
It just feels like, yeah, this is all real. The people in the bar, those are bar guys, and maybe they go there all the time. They're regulars. You feel like all these characters have stories somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the rich history of The Mandalorian, they bring it out a lot in this first episode, and I love it.
Oh, yeah, you get a lot of cool little scenes.
This legend of the Mandalorian.
Again, kind of like how we, the samurai, the Spartans, we have like this fantasy version of these warriors, and some of it's true, some of it's legend, but God, it's awesome.
So the thing is, this can be all legend because guess what? They're not real. So you can make them all legend now. There are no Mandalorians,
and then
it's great.
Yeah, and also just the very beginning, like we noticed little cues, like that whole little like Western,
yeah,
almost samurai-ish, yeah.
Yeah, and when he entered that bar, you just heard that, and I was like, that's really freaking cool.
And what's this guy? Okay, so he's getting bounties, he's doing his thing, and there's this guy giving him guff. Is this dude out of his effing mind? Who gives guff to a Mandalorian?
And then make up that he hit his drink when he didn't even hit his drink at all.
Yeah, because when the door opened, it startled him. Oh, you made me spill my drink.
Well, two things. One, the planet or the people must be on hard times. And maybe everyone's not like doubting the legend of Mandalorians because like.
Well, I take a chance though.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe trying to be a tough guy. Maybe he thought he was gonna fold.
And they're talking about like his armor and everything. Again, his armor is it's choice. It's just perfect. I just
love that little like it's a little rugged, a little raw. Like it's
again, it's very lived in. Everything looks dirty. Everything looks like he goes on. It's not shiny. I just love that aesthetic. That there's lots of the sets look great.
If it's not on the Death Star, like in the Empire First Order, I don't want it to be cleaned at all.
And also,
Star Wars.
Can we also say that just the creatures look better?
Oh yeah, the special effects on the creatures are because they're like these kind of big pig things with teeth or whatever, and they're cool looking. He ends up having to learn how to ride one.
Yeah.
But like those things are cool and they look like they were there and they have weight to them.
Exactly.
They did an amazing job. I can't believe I'm super excited for a Star Wars thing, and it's this.
And live action.
Yeah.
When's the last time it's been live action Star Wars you liked? In anything. It's been so long.
This show's cool enough to show everyone. Like, if you have this, you can show it off and be happy.
But okay, what makes this a 10 out of 10? They talk about Life Day.
Yes, that was hilarious.
Oh, the guys are we're good home for Life Day. That is so funny.
And the nod that he said, I gotta make it back to my family, which was the whole premise of the Star Wars special.
Yeah, the whole Star Wars Hollywood special.
That's how you do callbacks. It's sad, and I'm going to bring this up, that we've had better carbacks to the holiday special than the original Star Wars from the friggin' new movies.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad? We're getting better callbacks to the holiday special. What is this?
You got that. He's got the carbonite. He has it built into his ship so he can freeze people there. He's got the stick from holiday special.
that like double prod.
It's so cool thing because he had him set up. He knew he was gonna go back there to try to do something. He had him all set up.
He's a scumbag
back there. That's what makes it so cool. Yeah, he knew it already. So you're just seeing my job easier. I don't have to get you back there.
I love all the little things that are very Western, very because he gets in that bar. That other dude's getting harassed by these other guys. He ends up getting into a big fight. He thinks, "Oh, you saved me." No, he didn't save you. He's getting the bounty because he doesn't say he just puts like the little wanted poster down. On the thing, the hologram. Was that me? Of course it's you, you idiot.
It says I get my money either dead or alive. So you want it either way.
Yeah, warm or cold didn't matter to me.
Yeah. And then he gets him on the ship, and then it's kind of funny because he almost has like a Orville kind of joking kind of manner with him with the
like the blue guy's constantly like
you're not throwing him off his game. Try. You're not gonna even try.
I got a lot of credits, man. He's like, it doesn't care.
If you had credits, you would have paid off your debt already
because with the with what I want to say, with the bounty also comes the reputation too.
Yes.
So that's completely separate of the money. Like, oh, you got another bounty. So if I let you go, it's gonna be like, oh, I lost the bounty.
That's my reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I kind of like that.
I like the big walrus creature too on the ice planet. That was cool.
Oh yeah, see the planets look great. His ship looks awesome.
His ship is classically cool.
Yeah, and I love that it's all beat the hell up. I love that look.
It almost because it almost looks like literally pieces of metal that welded it back together.
I had to get it again. It's not perfect, but it works.
Yeah. What did you think of the classic Mandalore symbol?
Oh yeah, the skull. The thing.
skull.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was like,
the little things like that just make me so happy.
Yes.
I was smiling.
Yes.
Oh god, I was smiling.
And then when he went back to collect the bounty, he had the guys as well. He tried to get Empire Gear, so those aren't good anymore. So he's like, I'll give you half of this, like the haggling.
Yeah, like these little scallop thingies. So there's
Yeah.
all these different kinds of currency, which would happen if the Empire fell. Then it'd be like, no one wants Empire money. They want the other money. But everything's been traded in, and then you get that whole power vacuum
You're
thing.
gonna get like thousands of different currency, tens of thousands.
Exactly, and then if you're barely starting the Republic, you still have to figure out what's going to be your main currency.
Yeah. Alderaan money.
Exactly.
It's worth everything.
Alderaan toenails.
Tatooine.
But nothing else I liked it, and it wasn't very traditional, but I loved it. The music.
Yes.
It wasn't that big orchestral John Williams type music, but it fit this as more of that dirty Harry.
This is about one character. You don't need to have it here. You really don't.
And also, I did like the violence, oddly enough, because Star Wars films,
a lot of battle.
Yeah, there was a lot of battling. The guy cut in half was awesome.
They didn't show it, but you heard it.
You heard it.
Like,
Yeah, he's cut in half.
and then the blaster battles.
Yes. Oh.
It's cool, man.
And it's so funny when he was about to drink the Mandalorian, got it going. That would be funny if that was a drink from Galaxy Edge, that coconut one, milk and he's all.
Yeah, it's that
My
blue
milk,
the soy milk crap.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna get this.
It cost me $50.
Yeah.
And also everything the Mandalorian says is just cool.
He's a man of few words, but when he talks, it's awesome.
Yeah. Whenever he's like, we have 4 guns pouring at you.
Oh, I like
yeah,
those
when he
odds.
won that
Yeah,
big bounty,
it's 4-on-1. I like those odds.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I just
good.
love it. I love it.
And then the guy's there singing, he's probably thinking, the Mandalorian's probably gonna kill part of these guys. I better get in here
And see, so he's trying to get more bounties, and he has like his contact, and he's like, okay, I got this bounty, but it's not regular. It's not. You're not gonna get a right of execution. You're not gonna get one of those
contract.
You're not gonna get a contract.
Like a top secret type of thing.
Super secret scroll stuff. So he goes to meet him, and he's like, he has a little entourage of stormtroopers. Well, that's interesting. So this guy's Empire.
And you can tell these stormtroopers are wearing these armor fronts all rusty because
and it's all dusty.
That's all cool.
I love that lived-in thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically tells him, "I can only tell you the age and the last known location, and that's it." And he's like, "What?"
And the age like 50. He's like, "Okay, this is an older person, but okay."
But they want him, and there's a scientist guy who says, "I want him alive." But then the other guy's like, "If he's dead, you have to confirm the dead body." And he's like, okay, whatever. But like, oh, mystery. See all the mystery? I'm thinking, what could it be? What are they doing?
And at first we thought when the other guy said there was this set up to get the Mandalorian. Like you're thinking all these things.
That's what makes a good story.
Exactly. Who played his contact? The first one.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but it was the guy who played Apollo Creed. Is that him? Is that somebody else?
I think it is him.
Yeah, I think it is him. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because for a second I'm like trying to remember who that was because it sounded so familiar.
And the bar's dark, and it's all there's all this kind of grittiness going on.
And when he walks in, everyone looks at him, and he sits at his table, and then everyone kind of goes back to their business. I love this so much.
But even to the point when he's getting looking through his going through his binoculars, it has that grainy gray.
Just
look.
like in New Hope, whenever Luke would look through his.
And he makes that sound, that little it's so cool.
Because he's scanning the landscape and it just has that look.
Another cool callback to the little creature. That
Jabba's little.
They're cooking
eyeball. He goes, I'm like, oh, so cool.
Yeah, the eyeball guard. Yeah, the eyeball guard. You had the little creature that they were eating.
Yeah, like the little droid that walked, had that little shimmy.
Shimmy.
So cool.
He doesn't like droids.
He doesn't like droids. There's something there.
Well, because before they left, remember he didn't want that one droid. He goes, because they could, and Crimson maybe could be hacked. That's why.
Or he doesn't because robots aren't human. They don't have feelings.
Yeah, which we find out at the end, but we're gonna wait till we get that.
See, so he gets a special bounty, gets to this planet, and he gets attacked by some of those monsters. And they're chomping on his arm and everything. And if that other guy wouldn't have showed up, maybe he would have died right then and there.
Yeah.
So this one other dude saves him, and he's like, thanks for the help and everything. So I guess on this planet, there's whoever the guy is going after brought an entourage of bad guys with him. Yeah. And he's like, people come to this planet to find peace. These guys are bad guys. I'm helping you so you can get rid of them. Yeah. Even though you're a violent man and I don't believe in it, but I know you're going to get rid of them.
And then he goes, "Up in your guide." He goes, "I only want half." He goes, "Well, half my money?" And then he goes, "No, they're the monsters, the creatures. You can have both of them. I don't care."
I don't want any of these damn things, but you're gonna need him to cross this desert though. So he has to learn how to ride them. And this is where we start to see that, he's not this perfect badass. He can't do everything, which is good. It shows
but it's not done to make him belittle him at all.
Yeah, because
he just doesn't know.
It makes sense that he wouldn't know everything.
Yeah. Exactly. And what do we also learn in Writing 101? Make your character not be good at everything.
Yeah, he's not a Mary Sue.
No.
And then after he goes back, he goes, "Oh, do you have a speedster or something like that?" He goes, "You got to be kidding me. You're a Mandalorian. Your ancestors knew how to ride these things."
You tamed the wild beasts of and all the things. And to him, it's almost like it's magical. Ooh, a Mandalorian.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and also, I love it because it's like, it's magical, but also a little bit of slap to him. He's like, "Are you losing your way?" Like a Mandalorian would never say, "Oh, I can't do this."
Yeah, you break the beast doesn't break you.
Because he was told these stories when he was a little kid, so he grew up with these stories.
And that's what repeats when he goes back to that clan, and he's like, you guys said, what did he say when he's like, "This is like a good piece for
the basically shoulder armor."
Yeah, he took that money, which is expensive. The armor just to make a shoulder piece,
and which belongs to the Mandalorian originally. So that's probably something that was mined from the planet.
Yeah,
from Mandalorian.
No, it's really cool too because he went to basically his clan and they have the armorer, and she makes him the pauldron that goes basically shoulder armor. And she's like, "Oh, there'll be excess, but this will help with the younglings, basically their children, and this will provide for them."
He goes, "That's good."
And that's a good thing. One day I was one of those.
It's so cool. And then her helmet was very Centurion looking.
I thought this is Destiny. Like you said,
I imagine these could be the Titans in Destiny.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
And I love the fact that you have that feel of she's almost like she's a forger person, but also a mystic of their people. I forge everything and I keep the stories.
And he's talking about his own emblem, so he's gonna get his own emblem. Because how Boba Fett had the little feathers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just loving this so much.
I was smiling throughout the whole episode.
Oh yeah, my face hurts. I was smiling the whole damn time, and that's what Star Wars used to do for me. It used to make me so happy.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a story for little kids about space wizards. It's a cool story for everybody. I love how they have to make it sound stupid and dumb, so there's an excuse why it's terrible. Was this a story for little kids? No, this was for teenagers and
older.
And also, this also proved you don't need Jedi to have a good Star Wars story.
No, you don't.
These Mandalorians the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true. You got to use Mandalorians, but still, you prove that gunslingers and space can work.
So he gets his new pauldron, and that's when he finally goes on the planet and meets that other guy. So they find the encampment. There's a huge encampment with a ton of guys. We're thinking the person he's going after must be someone special or someone powerful or.
There's about at least 20 people just in the front, so I know how many are going to be in that building.
So he's trying to formulate a plan. Okay, how am I going to do this attack? And then we see a droid walk down there, and I guess it's like a bounty droid. Subsection 23, paragraph 6, you must provide the asset. And they start shooting him, but he's he knows gun kata, so he's just shooting all over the place. Yeah. And I like that little droid.
Dragons, remember that game? He's shooting everywhere, so it looked like.
But it's but cooler than that.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
There's a movie Equilibrium. Yeah, it's gun kata. That's what it was called. But so he's doing all that, but there's a ton of dudes. We're not even talking 10, 12. There's 50 guys in this compound.
Crazy.
Yes. And then he's like, "You kind of blew our cover because now we're going to have to go in there."
He shoots him. He shoots him
He
first.
shoots him because he goes, "Wait a minute, guild. Well, I'm part of the guild. What are you doing? We're not supposed to be going to the same bounty."
And he's like, "Oh, that's interesting." But he's like, "Oh, since I got here first, how about we just split it?" He's like, "Okay, then so 2 is better than 1."
Yeah.
So they're trying to fight their way in there, and they're getting swamped.
Down, yeah.
And I guess I'm thinking this is going to be the recurring joke in the series is that they're all pinned down, and the droid's like, "Well, then I'm just going to blow myself up." He has a thermal detonator in his chest.
Says, "Don't do that."
He's like, "Well, my manufacturers, I can't be captured, so I'm going to blow myself." He's like, "Just hold on, we're not there yet."
I love the fact that he's always doing that right next to him. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to blow myself up." No,
blow me up.
Wait till I'm way over here.
And they're totally pinned down, and there's nothing you can do.
It's a pretty cool battle, like we said. The blaster battles are cool.
Yes.
And then we were worried for the first time, saying, "Oh goodness, is that the lady that we saw in the trailer? Is she going to come save him?" That doesn't happen. Thank goodness.
We see someone come from the sands, but it's a more bad guy.
Yeah,
he has one of those basically the laser turrets.
Well, if you remember, like a Jedi, like in the Hutt's place at the top of the
But it's on a floating platform, so they can move it around. So they're getting really jacked up. And, the Mandalorian's like, "Hey, provide cover and I can take this thing out." So the droid goes out there and he gets kind of jacked.
Yeah, he does.
But, of course, the Mandalorian whips it up, pulls it in, and then he uses the gun down the rest of the guys.
It's exactly what he needed. That's what made it so cool.
Exactly. And then you sit there and then it's funny. Even though he doesn't like droids, he still asks him if he was okay. Like, hey, that looked like...
Oh, you took a nasty shot.
Yeah. And
well, he's going to battle with him. That's why.
Yeah,
it's that camaraderie. Like, yeah, we got to do this together.
So they break down the door with this person. They're bound to.
And there's only one person in there.
Yeah, there's one guy who ends up shooting him.
Anyone else? He saw.
So they find like a pile of like, it looks like garbage and stuff, and there's like a pod. I'm like, is this like a person in there or something?
What?
Yeah, Native I think said it was this a kid?
But they said 50 years old.
Old. That's what I was thinking.
They open it up and it's like it's just a baby. It's like, oh, certain species age differently. And it's like Baby Yoda. I forget what the name of his species
the race is called. Yeah.
But it's a baby of them, and that's what the Empire's after.
Well, because it could be a Jedi.
But the droid's like, oh, we got to bring it in dead. That's what the bounty was. And the Mandalorian didn't even say that he was offered dead or alive. Then I love this angle. You hear the pew.
I'm like, did they
so
shoot
you
the
really
baby?
thought
I'm like, he killed the baby. But the droid falls down. The Mandalorian killed him, and then he puts his hand out to grab the baby. I'm like, wow, what a cool first episode.
Do you think he was the one who did that? Because remember in the flashback when he was
a child,
attacked, so that's why he didn't kill that kid.
And he was still offered dead or alive too.
Yeah, and then also second, I feel like at least in the trailers, I think his planet was attacked by robots, actual droids.
Yeah, and the battle droids came down. That's what killed his people, or what his village or whatever.
Exactly. So, and also technically, he shot the droid in the head. He could still repair it because I do like the combination.
Yeah, they had a good little thing going.
Don't report until after you give the Yoda to them because they're gonna kill it.
That's true.
Okay, Baby Yoda's like super cute. I know it's not Baby Yoda, but that's what we're calling it.
Species, yeah,
he's big old black eyes. He looks super cool. I love him.
He probably has force powers already.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that are they trying to
make a dark Jedi out of him?
And that's the end of the first episode. What a great first episode!
Because like, how cool would it be? You can go even deeper as. Is Palpatine looking for a new body?
Yeah,
that's crazy. But look at this though. Why can't I get these people to write the movies? They love Star Wars apparently. Well, they know what they're doing.
Like you said, who wrote this?
Dave Filoni.
Yeah, Dave Filoni.
The Rebels.
Favreau produced it, I think. John Favreau, and he's always done good work. So
and it just seems like, and all it took is one simple ingredient. It's called giving a shit, and this is what you get when you actually care.
Yep.
And when you have guys like Rian Johnson who never watched the original movies, didn't care, we get Last Jedi. We get garbage like that.
Yes. My goodness, you could tell this is a world. You could tell this person's in it. He's got a mission to, I don't know, get back all his armor pieces apparently. Maybe.
Or just be because I'm a mercenary and that's what I do.
Yeah. And he's got this mission. And they don't have to belittle him. They don't have to put him down. He's just cool.
Yeah, he messes up. He got knocked off his thing.
Yeah, but it didn't matter.
He gets shot a couple of times, but it's not to make fun of him. It's because that's what happens in battle.
Yeah. What an awesome...
But
I wait till next week.
This guy's so cool that he almost couldn't fit in the world of The Last Jedi and the Rise of Skywalker.
They would totally ruin him. They'd ruin him.
He would have to be like the really cool sage character that's just badass. Everyone's like, why is he so cool? And then you're like, well, this is...
Can they do that to a male, though?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, can't.
He has to be a secret lady.
Because I feel like he would be... I know it's impossible, but I think he's on par with Rey. Like, I feel like he could actually go toe-to-toe with her.
Oh, yeah.
And actually,
this one, he's amazing.
But Rey can do everything.
Yeah, I know.
But this is how... When we talked about how... Oh, it's just... People are bored of Star Wars. They just don't want any more Star Wars. No. You can never have enough amazing stories.
You can never have enough amazing Star Wars or Star Trek.
You can as long as they're great. And the same thing with like comic book movies and stuff. Oh, we're hitting a fatigue. Yeah, because bad stuff's coming out.
Yeah.
If you keep releasing amazing stuff, people will go to the movies and see them.
Yeah.
And I implore you to at least try the 7-day trial and maybe wait for next week so you can watch 2 episodes. But this first episode has me sold. I love it.
And one thing I'm getting a little worried, people saying, "Well, I can't binge watch it." That's the point. Enjoy it. Take it all in.
Now we can think about all the things that the Empire could possibly do with that Baby Yoda.
Yeah. And also,
wait the next episode. Ridiculous.
Exactly. And you would ruin it by watching all of it.
And there's no freaking jackass that's not posting spoilers everywhere on Twitter and everything because I review She-Ra. And I do 1 episode a day, which I think is a bit much, but I have to kind of keep up. But 4 hours after the series premiered, people are spoiling everything. So you don't get to do that. So I guess you can go home and cry your little tears that you can't spoil everything for everyone.
And then that's why we're going to try to do our best to try to review these as soon as they come out. But
what's the release schedule?
I have no idea.
What day?
I don't know. Well, we'll find out. I'm sure they'll
find out either. I'm guessing probably
Fridays or Thursdays.
Maybe we might get one 3 days from now. And then it'll be Friday
after that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But definitely we're going to keep talking about this. This is great. Finally, we can talk about Star Wars.
And it's not in what ifs.
And I wish they could have. this was
What's
great.
going to happen?
Yeah.
If everything else about the series ends up sucking, I can say that the first episode was great.
But I don't think it's going to.
I don't think it's going to either. It's going to be good.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you keep the Mandalorian doing the things that he's doing.
Even that lady, I forgot her name, who she was a Disney princess, she's an Asian, she was in this. She even gave praise to the Mandalorian, so there's no that, oh, you're not so cool, you're not this.
There's no stigma with even that.
No.
Yeah, which is always stupid, but they always seem to do.
Yeah,
But yeah.
It's sad that we have to look out for that. But, yeah.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.